Hey guys, it is Jennifer and I am ready to do another full mascara review with you guys. This one is a tough one because this was the mascara that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with and it just didn't work out. And she's so beautiful, so it's so sad. So let me jump right in. Alright, so this mascara, before I show you this mascara, because when you see it, you're going to be like, oh, man. First of all, I have my last pumpkin spice coffee of the season. I'm officially moving into holiday flavors, which is exciting. But this mascara, I literally waited. It is an overseas brand for me in the United States, so I did not want to pay international shipping because it's also a brand they sell at Ulta. You probably already are knowing what this is already. But I waited and waited and waited and waited and waited. Went to Ulta and looked at Ulta, went to Ulta and looked at Ulta for this mascara to arrive because I wanted this so badly. I have tested this. I've had this for many months and I've been testing it and I hate it. It doesn't work for me at all. But I will save all of that for the actual review. I don't have any mascara on now, so I'm going to put it on for you. But gosh, this is the most beautiful mascara component I've ever seen in my life. So here it is. This is the Nabla, what is this called? Vicious Mascara by Nabla. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. Like I hate to throw it out. I hate to throw it out even though I never use it. Seriously, as far as mascara components go, this, oh my gosh, when I saw it, I just wanted it to be the one so badly. Because look how gorgeous this is. It's heavy. I mean, it feels incredible. And it's just, look at this cat's face. Oh my gosh. Cat, panther, whichever it is. It's so pretty. So let me go ahead and put this on for you. I'll zoom you in. I'll put it on. I'm going to go about my day, live my life, do my exercise, all the things. And then I will come back to this and show you an update this evening so that you can really see how it wears and things. Let me show you the brush before I zoom you in and get started. It is a pretty small brush with very small bristles, which I actually was really excited about because I don't like brushes that are too big. I really like brushes that are small enough that they can comb and separate. So let me go ahead and zoom you in. I'll try to do this on camera for you. I've got my Toddy Beauty palette again for no other reason than it is the biggest mirror in a palette that I have. It's huge, so that is the only reason. It's not a plug or anything like that. So let me go ahead and zoom you in. Okay, so that's pretty close. That is pretty close. All right, so I'm sure you can see all sorts of flaws, etc. in my eyeshadow. So I'm actually testing out, I can already see some issues. I'm actually testing out a new palette that I just got. But the issue is that I used a eye primer with it that I don't love, that I traditionally do not love. This side looks a bit better. And so, yeah, that's the reason that it's looking a bit rough. But it just is what it is. We're not going to do it over. All right, so let me go ahead and start putting this on. And it does, as you can see, it has already started to lengthen and separate. It's a very, 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 very wet formula. So if you miss a lash, it's getting all over your eye. So just be mindful of that. And I'm going to do several coats here. I'm trying to look in the mirror while also making sure I'm staying on camera. So if I do get out of sight, I'm really sorry. Okay, so there is a good first coat. While that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and do the second coat. I'll be right back. I'm ready to do my second coat. I think in the marketing of this mascara, the whole thing is it's meant to make it look like you have eyeliner on because it is meant to thicken your own lashes. Let me see if I can get a little bit lower. It is meant to thicken your own lashes so much. Also, ignore my eyebrows because I'm using an eyebrow product that I don't like or enjoy. I'm getting ready to film a 5 and 5 on it, so that I can explain why if you can't already see all the issues. So yeah, they don't look the best either, so just ignore that. I've got some exciting things that I'm hoping that I'm doing here, so as far as my channel goes in the next couple of weeks, which means that I have to get on a filming schedule and stay on it. So That's why I don't have time to redo my makeup and such. Okay. Alright, so this is the second coat. So before I go any further, I want to show you some things. I'm going to pull you out a bit. Alright, so second coat versus first coat. Okay, you can probably already see some of the issues. So the first coat looks pretty natural. It's not amazing. It's not my eyelashes. This one is the first coat. They don't look like, wow. I mean, it's lifted them a bit. It's made them a bit darker. It's better than having nothing on. But I wish I had done actually a side with nothing and a side with this. But what I wanted to show you was this. This is the second coat, and all of a sudden it looks thick. It looks clumpy. We're getting into spider leg territory. I'm going to go ahead and do a second coat on this eye so you can compare one coat versus two. I'll be right back. So hopefully you can already get an idea of what I'm talking about here. Like it's gotten thick and clumpy and it's not looking so cute. They look lifted now, whereas they didn't look as lifted and as full before. They do now, but they're looking very clumpy. I am going to do my lower lash line real quick. Be right back. Okay, I tried to be as very lighthearted as I possibly, as light-handed as I possibly could on that lower lash line. She's gunky, guys. It's gotten real gunky. So let me bring you in real quick to show you what I'm seeing. Okay, so there you go. There it is. I'm going to put the picture of my regular mascara right now, which is Lash Sensational, and the green Princess Lash Essence Princess Lash. Oh lordy, it's early. But yeah, you can see, like, I don't know, I mean, maybe you feel like I'm being a bit dramatic in this, but to me that looks pretty clumpy. It looks fine far away. You don't notice it as bad, but up close it's looking pretty rough, and it's real difficult to work with. It's very easy to transfer down here while you're putting it on. That's not even like a full day's review or wear. So that's what we're going to start now. The full day's review. I've got it on. I'm going to go about my life today. I will be back this evening to check in with you that we can see how it's held up. But yeah, there you go. In my opinion, like I say, far away it looks okay. You zoom in, whew, and you can see that it's starting to clump. So I'll be back in a few hours later this evening. We'll see how she does. Okay guys, I am back after a long day of filming. I had to run some errands. I walked a 2.5 mile walk. I did yoga. So I've done quite a lot of things. It's been like 7.5 hours since I've had the mascara on. So let's jump right in. Let me take my glasses off, ignore all my red marks and things, and let me zoom you in. Okay, so I'm actually a bit disappointed because normally when I wear this mascara, there would be a whole lot of black underneath and you would see that. There isn't. There is a tiny little bit here, but honestly, there isn't that much. So it looks great, right? Like it's held up well, but again, they're stiff as a board. I mean, they're just so clumpy, and you have to tell me what you think in the comments down below, but there is very little separation in my opinion from where I'm sitting. It's not a horrible, it's going to be quite a mess to get it off. Like where is my camera? There is lots of flaking. There we go. Well, it's not going to zoom in, but there's lots of flaking, and you can see how easily there could be lots of flakage. And honestly, if it's a long day, this does start to break down, but you can see already that it is flaking a bit. And I just want to, you can see here. So I'm not trying to like be like, oh, it's horrible. Let me make it horrible so that I can prove my case. I am telling you, after a long day, I see a bit more of that. So packaging is a 200,000. Like packaging is so good. I can't imagine a better component than this. It is so pretty. I love it. It's heavy, it's weighty, it's just, so pretty. Just doing unnecessary things with it just to showcase how pretty it is. But it is a weird formula. So the first swipe, when the first coat you do, it's fine. It separates, everything's fine, but it doesn't really do that much for volume. There's a little bit of lengthening. It looks more than like your natural lashes, but not a lot. The second coat, you go in and it's very, very, very fine line between, okay, I can go out like this, and this is a clumpy mess. So I'm gonna hold on to it just in case we need to compare with other mascaras in this journey. It does tend to get a bit flaky, especially after a long day. And like I say, I have seen some massive transfer. The biggest problem for me is that the formula is just so wet. It is so easy to clump on that second coat. And I hate that because I do love the brush. I think the brush is a really great size. You can also feel it hitting your eyelid, so that's how you know it's really getting to the base of the root. It's just so wet and clumpy. So, oh man, I can't throw it away. I just can't. It's so pretty. I even have been using it like just on my lower lashes just so that I could get some use out of it. But it's just so pretty. So there you go. There is my review of the Vicious Mascara, the good, the bad, the ugly. I didn't really like, I don't think it's my holy grail mascara. There we go. There's my bottom line. I don't think it's bad. I think it's finicky and I think it's a bit tough to work with. And I think you need to have some solid expectations in place before you start messing with it, or you might be disappointed. And the thing is, based on how it looks, expectations get really high very quickly, and then it is a bit disappointing when you see how tough it is to work with. So that's my final review. I would love to know in the comments down below if you have used this mascara, what you think. I have read the reviews on Ulta since I've owned this, and I think there is kind of a similar consensus with the reviews that are out there with some of the things that I've been saying. But you know, you do you and do your own research. But let me know in the comments down below what you think of it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!